there, chatters! If you want to listen to this bonus episode in full, head on over to patreon.com/crime chat with Nat and Kat to subscribe. Only our VIP chatters and patrons can listen to all bonus episodes in full. Other than that, sit back, relax, and enjoy this sneak peek.
Hey there, chatters. I'm Nat.
And I'm Kat, and welcome to the Crime Chat. I am your forensic femme fatale. Natalie is your true crime addict consult.
We're just two normal girls who obsess about dark crimes, evil mind, and occasionally the unknown.
And here's your disclaimer, chatters. The following Crime Chat contains adult content, and it will contain descriptions of violent scenarios today, continuing on our female serial killer theme for this year. So your listener discretion is advised.
You have been warned, but before we get into today's Crime Chat, Kat, what have you done?
I just got back from California visiting my son and daughter-in-law and grandbaby. It was her first birthday, and she started to take her first steps when I was there.
Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm so excited. She just turned around and was like, do, 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 do. And you could see it coming. So I was getting ready to like hit record. I didn't get it.
You didn't get it?
No. I hit record, but I guess when I hit it, I like double hit it. So I thought it was recording, but it wasn't recording. So when I went to hit stop, it started recording. And I was like, shit. But that's okay. I still got to see it.
Yeah.
And she's starting to figure it out. Like she was starting to kind of be like, hey, I can walk on these like two little things here. And she has 4 teeth. 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom. I have a bite mark.
Oh, well, okay.
I haven't really watched anything, but while I was there, we watched Duck Dynasty. Like, Duck Dynasty has their own channels.
You can't judge a book by the cover.
Uncle Si's a little out there.
Uncle Si is a funny one, though. You need the shtick, you know?
That's it. That's been my life, other than school. But what about you?
I went down a rabbit hole on YouTube. I started watching this channel, and I want to say it's called Bionic Pig TV. He looks for the darkest videos on YouTube.
Okay.
And then he kind of just discusses them and what's going on and stuff. And I'm like, all right, I started watching it, and I could not believe the footage that he was showing. Like, he was showing footage of crazy things that happened on live TV.
Yeah.
In England, there was a variety show like Bonanza, you know, like, and there was this one segment where this young kid, like 17 years old, was doing this trick where he was leaping over cars, and he had these, I don't know, these stilts on, but like the jumping stilts that would propel you forward. And the last car was the car that his father was driving, and he went head first. And thank God he didn't die, but like...
okay. I was thinking he died.
No, he was paralyzed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they couldn't cut away, because back then, this happened in like the 80s, and they didn't have like the production to kind of cut away to a commercial or something. So they had to keep the camera rolling. And what they did they moved the camera over to the judge's face. And this poor girl, you had to see her face. You could tell she was looking at something
horrified.
Horrific. Yeah. It was just, but there were so many videos like that of crazy things that happen on air. And ironically, it all happened during our childhood. No wonder why we have a true crime podcast. But like there was no safety net for us. There was nothing.
Exciting stuff coming up, guys. So stay tuned.
Yes.
Stay tuned into the Crime Chat.
Yes. Chatters, today we are going over our bonus episode, which is female serial killers. We have a theme this season.
We do. So far, we've covered, I don't know, 5 or 6 different female serial killers.
Yeah.
After this episode, we'll be doing one more for our season finale, which is coming out next month. Can you believe it?
I know, and it's going to be a surprise. We're going to have a surprise in store.
You can't wait.
So before we get into my story today, I just have a statement to make. Chatters, I need your support today. I'm diving into a chilling crime from Russia, and I can already hear your thoughts. Why? How? Stop. Can the Ruskies handle the amount of natisms heading their way? But fear not, because I have a secret weapon. Queen of murder mystery herself, Meow Meow Cat. Are you ready to help tackle some Russian words today? And can you handle it?
Oompa! I know that's Greek.
We're
I'm
starting off great.
multilingual.
In the dark corners of Oblast, Russia, a monster lurked behind the eyes of one of its own. Irina, go for it.
Gaidamachuk.
Yeah, and that will be the last time we say that name because I just took it out. And I'm like, all right, that's it. From 2002 to 2010, she unleashed a wave of terror, brutally murdering 17 elderly women in their own homes while evading the law. The revealing true face of the woman, now known as the Satan in a Skirt. Have you heard of her? That's her name. Like that's the moniker. Satan in a Skirt.
Satana Vyuki.
Nailed it.
Gaidamachuk.
Who?
Gaidamachuk.
What? Huh?
That's the name. For my story, I'm going to put you in New York City in 1944.
Okay.
The black and white movie called Arsenic and Old Lace was released on September 1st. Are you familiar?
I grew up with that movie. I grew up with that movie. Oh my God.
My gosh.
I love
want to
that
see it.
movie.
I haven't seen it. I want to see it. Did you know it was based on a true story?
No.
I'm going to start, well, since you've seen it, our chatters like maybe, and like me, I've never seen it before, where the movie trailer starts like this. Your special attention is requested to a message of virtual importance from Cary Grant, which means, boy, oh boy, what a picture, which means, man, oh man, there's never been anything like it, which means, oh wow, Frank Capra's done it again. The funniest show of the last 5 years becomes the funniest picture of the next 5. And just look who's in it. Cary Grant and Priscilla Lane. There's nothing wrong with them that a nice quiet romance can't cure. Dear, sweet, gentle Josephine Hull and Jean Adair. Only Frank Capra, the greatest comedy maker of them all, could bring you such a hilarious picture. Arsenic and the Old Lace. Take Cary's word for it. It's the funniest picture you'll ever see. That was the trailer, and it was amazing. It's a screwball comedy, crime thriller. Sounds like it would be a lot of fun to watch. Well, behind the glamour of Hollywood lies a true story that actually inspired this movie.
Oh, God, I had no idea.
Insanity runs in my family. It practically gallops. That was a line that Cary Grant said. He famously declared in the 1944 movie based on a Broadway play. So you have the movie that came from a play, and the play was written from the crime. Amy Archer-Gilligan, a convicted murderer who had run a border house for the elderly. 66 people died at this house between 1908 and 1916.
Wow.
When investigators exhumed 5 of the bodies that were buried on the property, including her second husband, Archer Home for the Elderly and Infirm, residents could either pay a fee of $7 to $25 a week, or a flat fee of $1,000 to be taken care of for the rest of their life. They were also encouraged to make Amy as the beneficiary to their estates, so it would be easier for them to help manage their finances after they passed away. Another resident also complained that his living quarters around the same time was removed after Amy made him go to a mental institution. Like, he paid her this money to stay there for life, and she basically made him go to a mental institution.
Wow.